Most people think a brand board is just fonts and colors, but this quick setup inside your software does way more than that. It's your logos, your color palette, your typography. And when it's done right, everything from funnels to emails looks consistent. In this short lesson, I'm going to share with you right from our Feature Brand Boards course. I'll show you exactly how to build your brand board inside the software. I'll upload logos, set fonts, and walk you through the color setup so you can follow along. Now, if you want the additional tools that's going to be in the Feature Brand Boards course, I want to make sure that you get a lesson from the course so that way you can see that we don't just teach your users how to use the features, we show them how to apply it to their business. So be sure to check out the full Feature Brand Boards course. Upload logos, choose fonts, insert colors. Let's walk through each section of the brand board so you can make it your own. First, let's take a look at logos. Now, a lot of people will say, well, why do I need two logos? Well, I recommend a couple of different logos. And what we put in ours, you could have two options for a logo. You could have a logo that goes in a long direction, a horizontal, or you could have a vertical or square logo. Another option to put in here could be a light mode logo and a dark mode logo. So let's go ahead and upload a logo. Now you'll see right here, it's going to create a brand board. Now I'll go ahead and click logo 1 and we'll let this be our primary logo. So you'll see right here, you'll have your brand board folder. This is where I recommend putting in your logo. You'll see I've already uploaded two, but let's go ahead and upload another one. I'm going to select two logos to upload. One is a full color logo, and then one would be a white logo. I like doing the full color logo and then having the second logo be something that I add that could be based on a darker background. So you won't necessarily see it here, but you'll know that this is the white version of your logo. You can always select edit by going back in and editing it and selecting another logo you want everyone to use. But having that folder inside of your marketing allows you to easily find this logo no matter where you're at. So you'll see the logos pop up right here on your brand board. Now again, we can't see the white logo. Again, you can always put a vertical, horizontal, or square logo if you want that to be your logo. Just be sure that your logos match your brand and you're consistent so you can have this throughout all of your material. Now that we've set up the logo, you can see the logo showing up right here. Now we need to set up our colors, and over here to the top right, you'll see if you hover over, we're on the logos. Now we're going to go into the colors. This is where you're going to add your colors. So we'll go to our brand board. I'm going to put in my yellow color and I'm going to select color tones that match our vibe. We'll go ahead and stick with professional. You'll see right here, I've got my primary color here. When I click on it, it copies to the clipboard. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to select the gray color and I'm going to put that hex code right here, hit enter, and it's going to show up. And I'll call this my primary. Let's go back. This will be my accent. Actually, I'll leave the white because you never know when you're going to need white letters, and that's just easy to get to. Let's go ahead and make this will be our accent. Now we want to add our success. This is the color we're going to use on all of our materials. Buttons, any calls to action. We'll call this our success. Of course, you can also label these the colors if you'd like. Next is going to be our text color. And this is where you can opt to add a black text if your primary text is going to be black. In our particular case, in this design, we're going to go with a little different text color, and we're going to call this our text color. So I have a primary, an accent, a success, and a text. And this very last one is the color that I want to use consistently for my background. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this. We're going to add one more, and you'll see it's a light gray right there, but we're going to call this background. And you can see now I have my 5 primary professional colors: clean, trustworthy, and business focused, all set up and ready to go. And look how our brand board's filling up. Now we've got our logos and our colors. The next one is going to be our text or the typography. Before we jump in to select that, I'm going to go over here and save my brand board because you never know, I'm always saving. Let's go ahead and select typography. and we'll pick our 2 fonts. You can go to the font picker and select your primary font. Let's select Poppins as our primary font, and it shows me what it pairs well with. So Poppins and Inner, Poppins, or Open Sans. I like this look and feel, so I'm going to go with Poppins as our header fonts and Open Sans for our body font. So all we've got to do is come over here, and on font 1, let's go ahead and type in Poppins. This will be our primary font. That's our primary font, and our second one is going to be Open Sans. Perfect. We didn't have to do anything unique. It's all right in there. Look at our brand board now. Our logos are here, our dark and our light logo. Again, you can do a landscape or a square or a vertical size. Your colors, they're all listed so everyone knows what colors we're going to be using. And our typography, Poppins shows here, and our Open Sans shows here. And these 2 fonts pair really well together. Once this is done, your entire software will feel more aligned with your brand, and it saves you time every time you go to create something. Let's go ahead and create a second brand board. I'm going to go back. We're going to go ahead and select Add a Design Kit. We'll do Start from Scratch. We'll select Continue. It's going to be my brand board number 2. This time we'll go ahead and upload a logo for brand board 2. We'll go ahead and do this one as a long logo, and we'll upload this one as a square logo. That way you can see the horizontal and the square or vertical. Again, that was under logos. Then we'll go into colors. We'll just keep this one for gray and white for now, since it's our second brand board as an example. But again, you can use the brand coloring pairing tool to put in your primary color and make sure your accent colors look great. You can also utilize the professional font pairing tool or other tools, however you'd like. You may already have your own typography already set. So again, logos, colors, and typography. I recommend adding a primary header font and your body font. Now we have the second brand board saved. Let's go ahead and save that. And now when you go back, you're going to see 2 brand boards. Let's talk about that next. If you want to utilize our tools, our interactive color and font picker, you're definitely going to want to get our SaaS Agency edition of Feature Brand Boards course. You can grab this course on its own, or you can get it bundled with every feature training using our SaaS Agency Pass or our VIP Mega Pass, which includes all current and future courses. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next Fast Track.